Update on the garden. So we brought up our bird feeder that was out in the front yard in the roundabout. The goats had knocked it over. So I thought, well, maybe I'll bring it up here. And that's my next project in the garden, is to fix it and make a water feature out of it. It's really cute. I have enlarged the dot kennel. It is now quite a bit bigger, so there's plenty of room for the kids. As you can see, Minshew loves this spot. But here is the garden coming along. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes again. Ignore this mess, it's a work in progress. John's insane pumpkin patch there. We've had so much rain in the past 2 weeks that we are just now into like our first 3 or 4 days of straight sunshine, and the heat is starting to hit, so everything is really reacting well now. We have zucchini and cucumbers that were so beat up from the rain that I really didn't know if they were actually going to grow, because it took forever for them to pop up. And then they were just like, yeah, we're going to stay 2 leaves for 16 weeks. So the sun's out, here they come. Grass has, not the grass, but the lettuce has gone insane. It's already seeding, and I have to pop it off every so bit. But the rest of that, this is all radishes. These things are huge. Look at these things. They're huge. John's little radish experiment has gone crazy. So we'll be pulling those and replanting. And then we have just leaf lettuce in here, and the carrots are starting to take off. John will be out here this week to help me weed, make sure everything's cleaned out, because we got a couple of milkweeds in there and some little sprouts of grass. The big thing was, look at our beautiful greenhouse. It's so nice to have this. It took a little while to get up, like 2 years sitting here beside the house. However, we had to do everything one step at a time. But we did a concrete base, concrete little slabs, leveled it so we have a good drainage underneath, because this is the drainage from the house. And then we have a local lumber guy who cuts lumber, so I picked that up a couple of years ago, and it's been sitting on the side of the house curing. So it's nice and straight lumber now. And that's our base. And then we did Trex stacking, because I wanted something that was going to be waterproof for the amount of water that the inside is going to get and the outside, because I have a sprinkler system sort of set up right now, but it'll be finished up in the next week or so. The tomatoes have suffered as well in the rain. Tomatoes don't like a lot of water. They like a certain amount of water to their soil. And these poor things were just getting drenched. Every day you'd come out, and it didn't matter how well they drain, you still had to pour the water out. There was so much rain happening. So, but they shot up in the sun now. They're literally like 6 inches taller in like 4 or 5 days. And they really like it up here. And I'm able to control the amount of water they get right here really easily now. So they should really take off. And we have several different types, and they are actually getting tomatoes already started on them. And we, like I said, the wild honeybees have really been doing the job of making sure everything gets going. So our beautiful rose bushes had already bloomed and trimmed them back. So we've got some new growth going, and the wind isn't killing them as bad now. I've kind of got that under control. Their braces in really well, and they're loving the sun. John's sunflowers are doing great. I'm gonna walk you around to the outside. The raspberries here, I also have more coming, are gonna be set up here to the south I'm not sure how they're going to do, but this is where they're going to go. They're going to go along this fence line right here behind the greenhouse so I can control the root system so they don't go crazy. So that'll be wrapped in burlap and a contained area to do my best to keep them contained, because once raspberries get going, they take over. That's why they're still in pots right now. So our blueberries, I think I ate all the ripe ones, are loaded. They're doing great. Yes, they still have tags on them because I like to read the tags over and over until I memorize them. And then once they're memorized, then I take them off. The biggest issue I have is mom brain. So I'll know what it is. Like these poor cypress trees, I could look right at them and somebody can ask me what they are. And I just go, I know what they are. But I took the tags off, so I can't just refresh my brain. Even though I know what they are, I can't think of the word. Anyways, that's life. Comfrey is probably the hardest plant for me to forget because I've always had it. And this bush it will get so large. It is also another plant that will literally take over your world. So you have to keep it contained. But like seriously, I will probably and make a huge round planter here once I get everybody else put where they belong, so that it can just live its happy life right in this section, because comfrey doesn't care where it grows as long as it gets water. And it doesn't matter what kind of soil it has either. It is a very happy plant. And like this start right here came off of a very dead piece. Let's see if I can find it right there. That's what it came off of, this right here. And it just went underground and started growing. So as long as it has a happy root, it will go crazy. In like a month, that thing is going to be up to here. It's going to be insane. Okay, so we're going to go into the greenhouse. And I do have my pavers coming for here. See what I mean? Mom brain gone. Pavers coming in here that I'm redoing my front piece with, and I'll probably do a video on that as well of what we're going to be doing out there. But this is my herb haven. I am an herb nut, and I love the smell of just walking in and watering my herbs morning and night. It's just my thing. It's my happy place. One of them. I have a lot of happy places, but like this one is I don't need a drink. I don't need anything to enjoy this life. This is just a good spot to be. So we have our parsley. I'm gonna go through this. So I have a lot of mints. This is let me smell it. I don't remember which one this is. Spearmint. This one is my favorite mint. So this one I have been nursing back to life. The goats, of course, got a hold of it. This is pineapple mint, and I swear you will never smell anything like it. It is so amazing. It's amazing. And then I have 4 types of basil in here. I love basil's, the smell is very earthy, and oh my gosh, this one though, it takes on the mint smell that it's sitting next to. It is amazing. So I have lemon basil. I think this one's just regular basil. Yeah, basil Genevieve, and then these are opalescent basil, but look at the mint chew. Yes, I know you like basil chew. It tastes so good, doesn't it? It's just so beautiful. I don't know if I can get you the actual look. This is some more of the same type. This is the Genevieve's basil right here. And then this is, of course, the catnip. You have to grow catnip if you have cats. You just have to. But also, it's just a very relaxing plant. It is so soft. And hey, out of the strawberries. Good boy. This one here, it is growing. You can see the little starts coming. These are weeds here. But the little starts are starting to come in. And this is lemon balm. It took forever for those seeds to take off. Like, I don't know, 3 weeks for them to pop through the ground. Ugh. And then, so much for my peaceful quietness here. This is, of course, thyme. Right? Or is this rosemary? This might be rosemary. Oh yeah, this is rosemary. That is why I still have my little sign here. This one has, this one's double mint. And I do believe that's my chocolate mint. Wait, this one might be. Oh, this one's my chocolate mint. So double mint, chocolate mint. Isn't she pretty? And it really does have a smell of chocolate. It's hard to mistake this one. It does have a chocolate smell. So these are plants that have been started, but I haven't gotten out yet because I've been too busy working on drip systems. Our main goal with strawberries is we're going to be doing a strawberry wall. And then my son's beautiful little flowers that he's got going to make some hanging planters. We have a spot for those now. Oop, there's a ripe blueberry. Hello, pretty. I'm so excited to pick berries and eat them out of the garden. The peppers are loaded. They're going insane. Okay, so Trex deck. So what I did here was I wanted a flat spot to walk in where I have some security. Like if, I mean, I'm usually wearing some kind of flat shoe. I don't usually wear heels or anything at home. But I wanted a nice secure spot when you first walk in case you've got a load in your hands or whatever. But then we went with a gap, mostly because I like the airflow through. Yes, I know greenhouse should be airtight and then you have the vent, blah, blah, blah. However, I like the airflow to come through just so that I'm not hit with that overwhelmingness of heat when I walk in. Okay, not sure where I was, but this is our lovely greenhouse. Makes me so happy to sit out here and see it. Still have shelving to do. I'm not sure if I will because I really like my herbs to sit on the floor and then just go up. But we'll see. Might. And then my son picked out this for me. And then he helped me put this together. Mind you, he's 6 years old. But he's very mechanically inclined. So now we can just sit here. Rocking our squeaky rocker. And look. Yes, I see the dog kennel with some blinkies hanging up, but they're airing out. Coming along. And that's the update for the garden. Thank you.